Let's talk about individualization in life. Now, I'm sure you've heard of love languages, but I would imagine that for you, it really doesn't matter what your people's love languages are, because the way that you interact with others and the way that you give gifts and the way that you love and the way that you show up all are going to be very specific to the people themselves that you're in relationship with. So, like, maybe you're the best gift giver, or you're an amazing advice giver because you can focus on the needs of the person in front of you rather than your own personal opinions. Whatever it is, people in your life probably feel seen and valued and understood by you because they are. You are likely able to take a lot of the things that we said in the work section of this email or of this collection of videos to translate that into your everyday life as well. You love seeing people succeed. You love figuring out what makes people tick. And that can be part of your life as well, right? You can be a really supportive person to other people in your life, in their careers, in their hobbies, in maybe sports that they play, or just things that they do in general. You are well adept at seeing them, understanding them, and then understanding how to show up for them, support them, encourage them, etc. So you are a wonderful cheerleader to have, likely, in people's lives. I would also imagine that when it comes to friends groups or like trips or volunteer opportunities, you are probably the person that is creating the group, bringing people together, saying, oh, hey, you need that. I know someone who can do that. You need support on this thing you're doing at your house. Like, great, I know someone who has that exact skill set or likes to do that. Maybe you're a really great connector of friends, right? You have different friend groups, you meet someone, you're like, oh, you have to meet this person because you guys are going to really align with one another. Whatever it is, the core of all of this is that you are focused on the person, who they are, what they bring to the table, knowing them, letting them know that they are known, and giving them what they need ultimately in terms of friendship, in terms of support. Maybe it's family, whatever it is. Now, in terms of blind spots, similar to in life as it is to work, the amount of time it takes to give every single person in your life exactly what they uniquely need is a lot. So I'm not saying stop being you and stop doing unique things for individuals. Absolutely not. Don't stop being you because it's too much, right? Because you've taken on too many different people's needs. Rather, maybe choose like 1 to 2 areas of your life and or relationships where you really let your individualization run wild. And so what I mean by that is like maybe you are the queen of birthday parties, or maybe you are just the king of giving the best gifts. Maybe it's providing the perfect words when needed. But you can find specific areas of life where you can really go all in on understanding what people want, how to best support them, et cetera, without doing that in literally every single area of your life. Because doing that is going to overwhelm you. This is an example of a strength overfiring, is when it kind of takes over your entire life, all of your time and energy, and is no longer feeding you energetically. It's no longer exciting, bringing you more energy. It's actually draining you and making you feel overwhelmed. So that's really what I want you to look out for when it comes to individualization in your life, is like, where is this showing up so much that I'm feeling resentful about it? Like, oh, I have to do this. I have to plan the best party, right? Like, no, you maybe don't. You maybe don't have to do that. So just observe that. Observe that in your life. See how that shows up. Share it with me. Would love to hear it. But just remember that not every moment and every interaction with others has to be perfectly individual. You can choose where you have the most fun and kind of go from there. So, what areas you have the most fun in that bring you the most energy, have the biggest impact, focus your individualization energy on that. All right, that's what we have for individualization in life. Let's talk about some tips and tricks for individualization in the next video.